3, 2, 1.
Oh, fuck. Immediately, I fucking kicked down a traffic sign.
Well.
And that's actually kind of neat. Homer's on the traffic sign.
No, he's not. Where is he? No, he's not. Oh.
Yeah,
you killed him.
Yeah, if you zoom out.
There's a kid just standing near a traffic sign. A guy just drives around like saying nothing.
We're doing the intro here. Hello and welcome to Equipment Check. We are collecting roadkill. Because Simpsons. Alright, flat meat. Yeah, sure.
Would you like some roadkill? I mean, of flat meat. My name is Abu. I am Abu. Go.
That's both racist and a really bad impression at the same time. Alright.
See, that was a good turn. Remember I told you now, no drifting. You go X and push X. Remember that, okay? See, it helps out, right, doesn't it? It's weird, but it helps out.
Well, let's just change this camera. That didn't do anything.
There is no drifting in this game. You almost hit the person.
They fucking deserved it.
I think you missed one.
You think so?
I think so. We'll see. Because they had you go down square like that, but you cut across instead.
Oh shit.
Oh my god, you just made that.
Now I gotta make it the other way. Alright, he doesn't matter.
Did you just run to the guy who made you do this mission?
No, I think it was like his son or something.
If my son gets injured.
Yeah, I mean the guy that made me do the mission is driving the car.
Oh.
So, yeah, but I guess we can go back and check. See, I didn't mess up.
Hey, we did good.
Yeah. Fuck, how are we gonna make this last an entire episode now?
Oh my god, but don't mess up. It could be a short episode. We can do short episodes.
Yeah.
We really don't do short episodes. This might be a short one today, guys. We just want to finish off Bart's missions. Hopefully it's short, so he can make up for last week's failure of episode. Is that taxi driver? He he reflected on that a little bit too more than he should have. He shined his lights and you didn't see what he did?
No, I didn't.
I think he overreacted a bit. He way overreacted. Oh, I gotta show it to you. I was like hilarious. He way overreacted.
Oh. And I understeered and slammed into that. Why are they making me go this way? What? I'm not gonna make this just because they have me driving all the way the fuck around.
It's right there.
No, it's not.
You're almost there.
Oh, yeah, no, I am. I just need to not do that.
Oh, you're almost there. Oh,
yeah, I'm not gonna make this one.
You might just make it.
Nope.
Oh, that was right there.
Yeah, I slammed into too much shit. I wasn't paying attention.
Prince Ali, Prince Ali, you got it. Ali Abadiwa.
Now we got to deliver the delicious goods
Alright,
to the
now I have to get away from my
buyer.
poo who I just slammed into. Fun. Okay, you little bitch. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Don't touch me, bitch! Sup, Jake Paul?
I couldn't say it. I'm not gonna say it. That was easy.
Oh, he's not gone yet. And I ran over like 8 pedestrians, so now I've got to get away from the cops, but it's actually usually easier to get away from the cops, or get away from the person when you're getting away from the cops too.
Watch yourself.
You almost had it.
Whoa!
Yeah, but I was caught on some guy's frame. There was nothing I could do.
Oh, this is too cool for school.
This is too cool for school. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna get it this time.
I was just getting into
I almost rolled the truck, so that was cool.
Bart Simpson.
It's also usually... Okay. Sure.
What?
That car spawned on the Krusty sign and just immediately like caught on fire.
Oh.
Also on the podcast, or Reply All podcast.
Oh, yeah, we're doing
I'm
that.
listening to like the really early ones,
wicked.
and they did like an interview with, remember Jenny Cam? This is no, this was like really like early day internet. This is actually like, I've heard about it. I wasn't really around for it because this was happening in like 1996, so I was 3 years old. But yeah, they did an interview with the girl who did Jenny Cam.
I don't know what Jenny Cam is.
Oh yeah, I should probably explain that. Jenny Cam is like, this one girl just took a webcam. Oh, I still need to keep driving, don't I? This one girl got a webcam. This was like pretty much the first iteration of a webcam. She got one of those just because she was into computer stuff. She thought it was cool, so she bought one. And then she was like, fuck, what am I supposed to do with this? So she set up a program that would take a picture every like minute or something like that and upload it to this website. So like the website was just pictures of her, but they were like super candid, and it was like literally at any time of the day. So I mean, I guess there was actually stuff where she was like changing and stuff like that. So I don't know, it was kind of weird, but yeah, she just had a camera on her, like in her apartment at least, 24/7. So it was kind of like the very beginning of literally the world we live in.
Now we got to deliver the delicious goods to the buyer.
I don't know. I'm really enjoying that podcast, but I've got to listen to like a lot of them because I'm still catching up on their early ones and their early episodes.
You almost lost me, then drove back towards them.
Well, I couldn't go any further. There was no more map left. If I run into a wall, then it's not going to do much for me. What the hell? There we go.
Turn around, Christopher.
Really big tires like I saw on the TV once. Rusty bumpers are made of roadkill?
That car was still
explains
smoking.
the tire tracks.
Alright. I don't really care what he has to say. I got a satellite dish out of that whole deal, so that's cool.
Woohoo!
But yeah, I'm like way back in the like Reply All's catalogs, and their early podcasts used to be like 17 minutes. Like, well, alright, I'll say 15 because that's a more even number. But yeah, they weren't really long at all. But like their newer ones are around 40 minutes, which is perfect because that's about how long it takes me to drive to Hamburg.
Drive to the
There we
Screaming
go.
Monkey Medical Research Center.
Alright, that's what I'm looking for.
What?
Remember Ape Escape?
Uh-huh.
We're playing that again.
No, we're not. We finished it.
No problemo.
Alright, just a second. You'll see what I'm talking about in just 1 second.
Oh, I had to catch monkeys.
Oh, yeah, that reminds me.
He's behind you. He's behind you.
I know. I want to do something really quick.
No, don't do it.
There, that was just a fun little gag.
Now monkeys got out.
Yeah, that's the point.
You just did that.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
You could say that the apes...
You seem like a heavy
escape.
drinker. Do you have a blender?
Wow! Dun 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 dun. dun.
You got the meme I was going for. Whenever I don't notice something immediately, you get so fucking bent out of shape.
Are you killing the monkeys?
No, I'm collecting the monkeys.
Yeah, running into them and starts collecting.
I remember this being here
Yes,
before.
I'm collecting them with a snowplow. Yeah, that's why you need the plow truck, isn't it? That's interesting.
So you're killing them.
I'm plowing them.
That's wrong. They're gonna call PETA and tell them that you're plowing animals.
It's legal in Canada.
Is it?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
But
Boing.
I'm doing this. Oh, I'm getting this.
Collecting these is
Well,
much better than learning.
and then I'm getting this, because you can't get that with a car.
Yes, you can. Gotta try.
What?
I almost shot you.
I'm the fucking best.
Like no one ever was. Except for when you run over someone's shit.
Yeah. It deserved it. That's what it gets for being in the way. I don't know why I said that like that. That
Did
was
this kill the mayor?
probably. But you don't actually kill things in this game because it's The Simpsons and everything bounces apparently. Do things die in The Simpsons?
Like, didn't someone die? So characters do die, but it's rare. Like, it's like a Family Guy thing, where they don't really kill off characters, and that's for the story. Like,
Family Guy kills off characters all the time. I was watching.
But they're not main characters usually.
Yeah, no, not main characters.
Like, who they killed off? They killed off Brian, but brought Brian back. Family Guy, for instance. Everyone thought Brian was gonna die. I knew they were gonna bring him back. And while everybody said they only brought Brian back because the audience freaked out, that wasn't true. They were planning to bring Brian back right from before they killed him. You know that? You know how, right?
What?
In the episode Brian died, Stewie said, spoilers, but Stewie said that after he destroyed his time machine, Brian goes, "You destroyed your time machine? Oh, you're not gonna miss it." And then Stewie goes, "No, I already used it to go get my toy for next Christmas." And then flashback to the future where the guy goes, "Hey, wow, this came out today. How did you know you're gonna get one?" He goes, "Oh yeah, yes, I know." About how he flashback, he traveled to the future to give himself a Christmas toy early to beat the lines. And then afterwards, that's when Brian died. And the next episode was a regular episode. Then episode after that was a Christmas episode where Stewie ran into himself from the past, who traveled to get the toy. And then he used his his machine to go back and save Brian. So they already pre-planned it.
Yeah.
In the episode they killed off Brian. So it wasn't any shit like, oh, they did it because the fans were crazy. But you know,
I think we all kind of knew that.
Other people did it freaking out like, ooh, that was easy.
Yeah, that actually was pretty easy. They give you an extremely long time limit. I meant to kind of freak out about 30 monkeys, but I forgot. So whatever. You're not getting that. Yeah, you get the real. You get the real deadpan, uninterested experience instead of me being all like, "Oh my god, how am I supposed to collect 30 monkeys in 3 minutes? That is 10 monkeys a minute." I don't know. Anyway, what I was saying... Blender. What I was saying about, like, Family Guy killing off a bunch of characters. I was watching this interview they were doing, actually about the, Brian thing. I guess it was part of a video, like the video was about them killing off. Well, the video was about them killing off the franchise, but they figured they basically killed off the franchise when they killed off Brian. The idea being that...
Brian was the only good character?
The idea being that Brian is Seth MacFarlane's, like, portal, basically, into the show. Because... like, Seth MacFarlane is obviously the lead writer. Also, when he voices Brian, it's literally just his voice. It's not like...
He actually doesn't write as much anymore. He doesn't write anymore of his...
Yeah, that's...
He wrote in the first season, and I actually liked his episodes in the first season a lot.
He wrote pretty much up until they killed off... No, he wrote pretty much up until they killed off Brian.
I don't think so.
No, he did.
They
explained all this in the thing I was watching.
Did he say that?
Yeah.
Okay, because like, I kind of liked, even though I kind of think I now, I liked the first 3 seasons a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so...
I'm continuing, sorry.
Yeah, basically the idea was that, like, Brian is essentially Seth MacFarlane's, like, portal or grounding or whatever into Family Guy, and I'm destroying cars now, apparently. I should be good at this. And when they killed off Brian, it was basically Seth MacFarlane saying, like, I'm kind of done with this show. Like,
not done, the show is done writing.
And
he still wants his movie.
I think he's about done with the show. There's another interview of Seth MacFarlane saying, like, I think 7 episodes is about what you should stick to, or 7 seasons is about what you should stick to for a TV show. Like, that should be pretty much the most that you do.
I get that, but I feel like before he ends...
Family Guy has been going on for decades.
But I think when it ends, he does want to end with a movie. The Family Guy movie. because
Okay.
he really wants to do a movie, but either Fox won't let him, or something like that.
I don't think Fox wants him to end it. I think that's kind of why they won't let him do the movie.
Yeah, like there's like in the third Star Wars thing, he was saying how he knew the Star Wars episode was good after the first one was dead for the next two.
Yeah.
But Fox was like, no, we had to do it, and then he was saying how Fox was he made jokes saying, Fox was like, if you don't do this third episode, we're not gonna make it go to your movie.
Yeah, like I kind of get it, cause Family Guy really sells. Like, a lot of people like the show, but at the same time,
It's bullshit to hold someone on because you want more money. How did she not die?
this runs over. I'm apparently gonna have to try it again.
No, you're not. No,
'cause
you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. He's almost dead. One more go hit and he's gone.
Oh, I
Oh!
fucking missed.
If you would have got him there, you would have got
I
it.
know.
Oh.
Alright. So I immediately kick chords as I try to get it. But anyway, I got so sidetracked with that. Alright, there we go. That's a good start. In this thing I was watching, in this video I was watching,
A minute and a half left.
they had a clip from like a documentary thing.
It's him crashing to you.
Alright, they had a clip from a different documentary thing.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I already know this, but yeah. They had a clip from a different documentary where they were talking with one of the like other writers. It wasn't Seth MacFarlane, but it was like somebody else that works on the show. And he was showing them the death wall. And they have a wall in their like writing room or whatever that has all of the characters on it that they've killed off, so they remember not to use them again.
I mean, like main characters, people they've killed off. I think the first main character they've killed off was it Joyce?
I don't know.
No, well, not Joyce. Diane Simmons. I think was the first main person they killed off.
Oh yeah.
Like the first like main actual
Yeah.
like person that was on the show a lot.
Mhm.
I do think Diane Simmons was the main person. We're shit. We're talking about Family Guy while playing the Simpsons game.
I don't really have much to say about The Simpsons. I haven't watched it in years. Like,
All I know is I can get into it. There was an episode where Family Guy and Simpsons did an episode together.
yeah.
And it's proof as to why Simpsons is going downhill because it was like an episode of Family Guy where it's very, very sexual. It was this Homer Simpson wearing like a very, very short shorts showing off his ass. It was like Simpsons is turning into a Family Guy, not The Simpsons. It still is kind of funny in some ways. Where what's his name? The small fat kid's like, ha, and like very, very awkward and weird. What's his name?
Oh,
Ralph.
yeah, that sounds right.
Homer and Peter are fighting on a school bus, and then Homer says, "Stop punching me! There's a child back there." He's on the bus. He goes, "I'm in danger." He just laughs and says, "I'm in danger."
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I like Ralph.
That is Ralph. All right.
I like Ralph. Ralph is a idiot.
I was thinking of the bully for a second, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
What's the bully's name?
I can't fucking remember.
Um,
I thought it was Ralph.
well,
Yeah, I know it's not Ralph.
it's on the tip of my tongue. What's the boyfriend's name? Not boyfriend. What's the?
Yeah.
Well, what's his name? His name is. Oh, that's about L. Lester? No, it's not Lester.
I don't think it's Lester. I think we talked to him like last episode in this. Did we? No. Yes.
His
I
father.
can't
His father.
remember. Maybe.
Nelson.
Oh
It's
yeah.
Nelson.
Alright, watch me.
Oh
shit.
You should have kept going.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to make a joke, but it didn't work because I didn't actually hit him.
Don't worry about your car. Get him.
I don't want to blow up.
You're not smoking yet, okay? You're fine. Here it comes.
There we go.
Oh my god, how many of these are there?
I don't know, I thought there were only
But you knew what you're talking
Oh, my ovaries.
about. What?
Oh, my ovaries. Oh, my ovaries. Oh, shit. That's... Well, it's not a reference, but maybe the demo video is a reference to this. I just thought it was a reference to the beginning of the thing. As my great uncle always used to say,
My
Hanukkah,
ovaries.
you're gonna go far in life.
You hear what I said? As my great uncle used to say, my ovaries.
Yeah, you don't get what I'm referencing.
The person's on the ground. Oh my god, help me. You're so fucking lucky.
There we go.
Talk about
Alright.
RPM.
RNG.
RNG.
RPM. Yeah. Let's
RP.
talk about rotations per minute.
Not RPG. You're talking about the numbers.
Now, are we talking about
the numbers?
film RPM? Are we talking about car RPM?
No.
Or are we talking about record RPM?
I'm talking about the thing with the numbers. How?
Now watch me whip. Now watch me nene.
Now watch me whip. Now watch me
Alright.
ovaries.
Oh, my ovaries. Alright.
That was a good GIF now.
Jeff?
It's a good GIF.
Well done, my little sociopath.
Condensation.
Thy name is Bart.
You just say things and they aren't even related to what we're talking about. Hey, it's the end cutscene.
Wow,
We did it.
Truck slash dinosaur. I never would have guessed.
Go fight a boss now, probably.
Uh-oh.
You gotta put this thing, get ready, you gotta fight this thing.
Yep, you ready for this boss?
Let's go, boss. That's it?
Yes! Everybody do the Bartman.
To the what?
Bartman.
Bart! Is this game about getting Bart back?
The next couple levels are. So, are your balls blue yet? They set you up
Now
for,
from the aliens. Oh, my ovaries.
they set you up for that fucking boss fight, and then Bart just dips. My ovaries! Ovaries the size of moons. If I didn't already know any better, I'd say those. I really need to stop referencing that video. It's a good video, though. Alright, now for the actual intro. That was Simpsons Hit and Run. You can't fucking see Will right now. You can see the top of Will's blue hair. Gotta... Do you have the C in there? Just a second, I'll hold up the E and you hold up the C and it'll be backwards because the webcam is mirrored. I don't think the webcam is mirrored, but we'll see.
Well, hold up. It'll be... No. When I was doing it, I was on the left side. So I should be holding the C. No. When I was holding it, I was on this side. So I should be holding the C then. Let me see. It was like this. So it'll be like that.
Okay.
So, C. Yep, let's go like this.
Okay. I'm holding it like this?
Let me know.
I don't know.
Yes, like that. Hold it like
Let's
that.
hold it like this, and if it's backwards, we'll just look like fucking idiots. I don't even know why we're doing this in the first place. I guess just because we'll grab
So
the
you're-
letters.
come on, okay.
That's what we should do. Just fuck gluing these to your wall. We'll just get big ass chains and hang them from our necks.
We'll be like, oh shit,
Flavor
let's be like,
Flav.
yo, look at us.
That sounds like an awful idea that we shouldn't do, but maybe we'll do it anyway. Who the fuck knows?
Anyways, they go some.
Who even knows at this
Outro.
channel? Yeah. So that was Simpsons Hit and Run.
It's very sexual. I don't know why.
It was Bart. We were playing as Bart. Next, we actually get to do one of my favorite levels, so I'm looking forward to that. So, yeah. Also look forward to that. Like if you liked it. Subscribe if you subscribed it. Drop your E's. I don't know. I'm trying to make an ovaries joke with this. Because I've got an E. and
Drop
I
your
put
excited
something
ovaries.
over it. So I don't know. I'm reaching for this. Never mind. We'll just end it. So like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you subscribed it. And there's a bell icon or something too that you can hit. Yeah. I can't think of what else to say, so bye. What are other generic YouTube things?